Today, major cryptocurrencies are moving lower as we head into the holiday. And Kraken's head of consumer explains what we can expect from the crypto company in 2026. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Talia Kaplan. Let's get a quick look at prices before we jump right into our main story. As of noon Eastern, major cryptocurrencies are in the red this Christmas Eve, with Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP all moving lower. All right, well, ahead of the Christmas holiday, I spoke with Kraken's global head of consumer, Mark Greenberg, about the crypto exchange's move deeper into tokenized assets with the acquisition of Bakkt Finance. He also provides his outlook for tokenized equities as well as prediction markets in the new year. Tokenized assets are certainly gaining momentum, and in line with that theme, earlier this month, Kraken announced that the crypto exchange agreed to acquire tokenization infrastructure firm Bakkt Finance, the company driving the issuance of xStocks. I heard you describe xStocks as permissionless 24/7 tokens that represent underlying equities. But can you take our viewers through what xStocks are exactly and why it was an important move for Kraken to acquire Bakkt in an effort to accelerate the global adoption of xStocks?
Absolutely. So first, Kraken has been obviously in the crypto infrastructure and liquidity business for a very long time. And so we've gotten very used to the way crypto trades, 24/7, self-custodial, global, really easy. Equities, when we got into the traditional equities business, it was pretty obvious how much harder it was for our users to be able to use traditional equities only some times of day, only in certain markets, not being able to take them to themselves. And when we started xStocks with Bakkt, that was something we were really excited about. How do we bring the best of crypto trading into the equities world? Make it truly available all the time, make it available on chain, and make it available to anyone who wants it around the world. And with xStocks, we've done that. We started that program about 2 quarters ago alongside Bakkt as our partner. We've had so much success with it, with more than 80,000 wallets on both Kraken and on chain using xStocks, hundreds of millions of dollars of xStocks assets available right now, and $14 billion of volume traded on chain. That was just the start of the ambition that we have around this product, and bringing Bakkt into the Kraken family and making the issuer vertically integrated with all the other parts of the stack that we can offer to our clients around the world and to anyone who wants to use xStocks as infrastructure, just too good to pass up. So really excited for everything we're going to do together in 2026.
So as we mentioned, we have seen surging adoption and growing institutional demand for tokenized equities. Why do you think that is? And do you think we can expect to see this trend continue into the new year?
Yeah, so I've spent my whole career trying to make banking better, but it's still too slow in too many ways. And as I said, the infrastructure underlying equities is the same infrastructure that was used 50 plus years ago. Tokenization allows you to do so much more with equities than you ever could before. And bringing that same kind of liquidity, 24/7 capability to equities is going to be really important. We hear it from clients large and small. If you're trying to trade equities here in Canada, where I'm from and where I live, sometimes if you're trying to move between one broker and another, it can take weeks or months before your assets move from one place to another. With crypto assets, if I want to move from Coinbase to Kraken or vice versa, you can do that in seconds. Similarly, with larger enterprise players, they're used to the ability to be able to settle instantly. I want to be able to settle my transaction right away. And you just can't do that on equities at the moment. Tokenized equities, just getting started in building the frameworks that allow this to truly work in the same way that crypto assets do. And we look forward to seeing them grow significantly over the course of 2026.
So last week, JP Morgan announced the launch of its first tokenized money market fund on Ethereum as major financial institutions continue to move on chain. In a news release, JP Morgan said that the launch of this fund reflects the industry's growing shift toward tokenization of assets on public networks, adding that as demand for tokenized assets increases, tokenized money market funds can help meet investor needs while introducing new features enabled by blockchain technology. What does this development signal to you?
So, stablecoins have been around for a long time. Stablecoins with yield on them have also been around for a long time, though not quite as long. We supported the Global Dollar Network new stablecoin about just about 12 months ago, and we built it into our full platform. And it allows folks to not really care if they're in a fiat dollar, a stablecoin dollar, or otherwise. They can earn the yield that they deserve on their assets. Money market funds are exactly the same way. Take underlying assets, invest them in things, and provide the yield back to users. Similar to stablecoins, the same kind of utility, and something that's long overdue for more users. Why leave fiat in your bank account when you can earn yield on it? And I'm excited to see JP Morgan come to the table and bring another product into this market.
Back to the topic of acquisitions, Coinbase said this week it will buy prediction market startup The Clearing Company in the crypto exchange's efforts to expand beyond its core digital assets business. Lately, we've been hearing a lot about prediction markets. In fact, your co-CEO, Arjun Sethi, told CNBC's Squawk Box Asia earlier this month that prediction markets is something Kraken will get into soon. So why do you think there is so much interest in prediction markets specifically now? And what's your outlook for the space in 2026?
Prediction markets have already had a really good year in 2025, and I think an even bigger one to come in 2026. Why do folks like trading prediction markets? Well, first and foremost, for the same reason they like trading anything. It is a way to take information and alpha and your opinions on what's going to change in the world and be able to prove that out. I look forward to bringing prediction markets into Kraken in 2026. It'll be a fantastic opportunity for our users to continue to trade more and have more access to more types of trades. And we look forward to being able to offer the kinds of things that only prediction markets can offer. If X, then buy Bitcoin or buy an X stock or buy a traditional stock. We look forward to all sorts of connections between prediction markets and traditional markets over the year to come.
Now, Kraken also rolled out what's called the Crack Card last month. It's a debit card with crypto rewards initially available for people in the UK and the EU. When could this be available in the US? And what does this rollout signal in terms of digital payments? Also, generally speaking, what's your outlook for digital payments in the new year?
Yeah, so this is deeply connected to the things we're talking around tokenization. I think we're past a point where money only means fiat and money only means your local currency. And something that we're really proud of is the fact that on the Crack Money app, anything can be money. You can save in Tesla X stock. You can save in Bitcoin. You can save as a Canadian in US dollars or European stablecoins or gold. All of those things can be money in this new world where everything is tokenized, everything is available instantly. And with that, the Crack Card is a really exciting version of that. It allows you to spend in more than 400 different currencies, including all sorts of traditional currencies, but also all sorts of cryptocurrencies and xStocks and many other types. So that's really exciting for us. We see a lot more opportunity to bring the best of our traditional crypto exchange together with the full Kraken platform of assets and capabilities into the money space. And the Crack Card in Europe and the UK is a start, but definitely coming to the US next year as well.
What else can people expect from Kraken in the new year? Can we expect to see more acquisitions perhaps? What are some of the areas of focus for Kraken?
So next year will be more of the same. Just like this year was a year of many improvements and opportunities and new features for our clients around the world. I think in 2026 you can expect us to continue to invest in the Kraken platform and a whole bunch of amazing interfaces that you can access the liquidity on all sorts of different assets that Kraken is known for.
Okay, that's all for Crypto World today. We'll be back again on Friday after Christmas, and we'll see you then. Happy holidays, everyone.